Hello, Traverse City Christian School, and welcome to Tuesdays with Tyler. And first off, I just want to say again a big thank you to you as parents as we partnered in a very unique way over the last couple of months through this distance learning model. And from what we've heard from a lot of parents is that it went really well, all things considered. And so that's a big testament to you as parents for the partnership that we have with you, for our teachers, obviously, as they put in a lot of work in order to get the school to this point, and also for students as well, as they had to make quite a shift in the way that their learning was structured as well. So a big thank you to parents, again to teachers and students as well as we moved in this direction over the last couple of months. And as we look to next year, obviously there's still some uncertainty as to what that looks like. And it will depend a lot on different restrictions and guidelines in place as the summer progresses and as we get to the fall. But I just wanted to let you know that we are making different scenarios based on what we would be able to do come the fall in 2021 school year. So we can't provide absolute certainty as to what the fall looks like, but I do want to provide clarity as to what the school is doing now already as we make different plans for what school could look like come September. So right now the school does have a formal reopening committee made up of administration and teachers that are going to articulate scenario A, scenario B, and C. And scenario A would be what our hope and goal is, that we're back in school 100% in person. And obviously there likely need to be some different sanitation methods, cleaning areas that are built in, and maybe different logistically structures within school that are different, whether it's limiting the sizes that we can gather in, maybe our lunchtime looks different or chapel time. But scenario A would be in school 100% in person. Again, my goal, everybody's goal, to be back in school like that. But we are making a scenario B and C because we do need to do our due diligence, just because we want to make sure that we do set ourselves up for a successful school year and have plans ready to go just in case that we do have to move to a B or C. So scenario B would be kind of a hybrid model. If we need to have a limit as to the overall people in the building, there could be then scenario B elements that are in-person learning and distance learning components, so a hybrid of both of those. And a scenario C would be 100% distance learning, similar to what we did the last couple months of this past school year. So we're making sure that we have plans ready for all three of those, and that team is going to be working over the next several weeks to articulate what those could look like going forward. And a big part of that too is a survey that we're going to send to you as parents next week sometime, and so we'd love for you to fill that out and give us feedback both on how the last couple months went. I know we've heard from a lot of you with different surveys and the phone calls that we made. We want to just make sure we gather that in one spot and also get feedback for those different scenarios as well and how that could impact you and your home life so that we can seek to plan accordingly and make it work the best we can for our families that we have at TC Christian. So thank you again for your feedback in advance on that survey as we make those scenarios over the summer. Again, our hope and goal is that we can be in that scenario A where we're in person in the fall, but we want to make sure and do our due diligence to have a B and C ready just in case. And also next week, just a reminder that is the pickup times and drop-off times for going to school for any supplies you have at home and to pick up students' belongings that are at school. So refer to the 3MT for different times and dates on that and details as to how that will work next week. That's Monday through Thursday, but check the date for when your family is scheduled to be there. So we look forward to seeing you next week at those pickup drop-up times. And again, thank you in advance for your feedback on that survey as we make some contingency plans for next fall